not so caught up in how I feel that I can't be persuaded. I love intelligence. I get turned on when I hear, ooh, that's, you know,
pause.
It's like a hot tune. Like, oh, wait a minute, that's a good point. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be flexible with your opinions. So you just said something that I want to grab from and address this topic. You said, I feel like because he's Andre 3000, he has the cheat code. Mm-hmm. And what you're saying is that once you are so big...
I had another point. Go ahead, though.
Once you are so big and you have notoriety, you can do things, you're allowed to do things that you otherwise would not have been able to do or would not have been ready to do.
Absolutely.
And that was to my point, and keep your point in mind, that was to my point with what I wanted to talk to you guys about celebrity having the cheat code. Like I had mentioned certain DJs.
I thought you were leaving that.
No, I'm not. I gotta come back. Fuck that. I'm coming back on that. We're gonna keep the podcast real.
Oh man. You sure?
Our celebrity, how we treat celebrities, it allows them access into things that they would not normally would have to work for, but for a celebrity. Like if I say, you know, Barack Obama is spinning. Oh man, we're gonna have him come down to the gig. Well, no, he just plugged the shit in and was kind of learning how to start the first beat. But no, everybody's coming down to the gig. Man, Barack is on the ones and twos, man.
Can't wait.
And everybody in the crowd, Spinner coming down, he's in the crowd, and the DJs
and
standing around.
We've been practicing for years, decades.
Meanwhile, you've been at it fluently for decades, and so that fact, and I'm over getting just angry. I'm kind of accepting of how things are because you can't change reality. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I accept the things that I don't like. You know what I mean? I accept the fact that certain DJs or certain producers, they have a brand, and that brand is big and that brand is powerful, and they've worked their lives to achieve their brand. Yeah. They get to come in and have people more interested in what they're doing. Although me and I know a lot of other people can do it 10 times better. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I respect that because I did not devote my life to DJing. I did not devote my life to producing.
Yep.
I did not devote my life to getting on planes and traveling.
But if you did, hotels. How would you feel?
That'd be more frustrating. It'd be more frustrating had I done that.
And you're frustrated with it now.
Yeah, I'm frustrated with it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, Tony, you had a point you wanted to make.
Oh, my other point was, doing this album, the Andre 3000 album, is one of the most brilliant things that you could have ever done. Because if he didn't want to rap, but he still wanted to put some music out, he can put this music out that's palatable to everyone. It's going to be played in spas. And another thing that's going to happen is producers are going to sample this album. Yeah. He's going to make money from this album hand over fist for the rest of his life.
But are you going to sample it just because it's Andre 3000? Why aren't you sampling Hubert Laws?
Like I do that too.
Okay.
I've already sampled the track from Andre's album.
That's what I heard. Like that was one of the first pros, so to speak, that I heard about the album. Like I was listening to other producers. I don't even remember their names, but people were like, "Hey man, I'm sampling." Like my first thought is
producer challenges popped off as soon as the album dropped. Yeah,
that's interesting. I hadn't because I don't produce like that. I don't think that way. Mm-hmm. But I thought that was interesting to say, oh yeah, this album wasn't that great, or this album wasn't what we thought it was supposed to be, or going. And that was the other thing too. I think a lot of people got disappointed because they thought he was like joking. Like this was a prank. It was a prank. Oh no, I'm really putting a flute album out. They like, yeah, okay. When you go spit over it though. And people were like, wait, track 3, track 5?
Well, I hope nobody got tricked at that point.
I realize
there's a disclaimer on the album cover from what I understand.
I suffer from human jealousy. I'm about to put myself on blast. In 2024, I'm putting myself on blast. I'm a hater. I'm jealous. I have resentments. I wish you the worst. I wish you failure in your bullshit.
Wow.
Because I'm jealous that,
oh, my man.
Can you imagine you're so dope, you could be silent for 17 years, right? over almost 2 fucking decades, come out with what some would say is some straight bullshit and outsell fucking everybody. Can you imagine? You can't spin, Doug. You can't spin. The beats is knocking each other in the head. Horses all over. You can't blend for nothing. And you are booked overseas in every country.
Yes.
And collecting money.
Can. And here's how I know that I can imagine that. People still go see Lauryn Hill.
That's another damn show too. Let's talk about Lauryn Hill.
You struck a nerve.
That's horrible. I guess let's talk about that because we're on. That's Lauryn Hill.
Unlike I'm here to defend Lauryn Hill.
Am I
die on that Lauryn Hill?
You gonna die? Okay,
yes.
Go ahead.
Let's crucify this dude because he's ready to die.
I'm ready. I got nail and hammer.
You have the
Nail and
nerve
hammer.
to say you should be lucky.
Yes.
That I'm here.
Yes. Absolutely.
Motherfucker,